What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel as you tune in and check out the content, right? So, with that being said, man, I want to speak on a recent episode I watched of the Run It Back podcast, and they were talking about the discussion was some guy, Tom Habitash said that the Lakers should trade Austin Reaves if they want to make the playoffs. Which I got to say that I disagree with this. I think that Austin Reaves is not the Lakers' problem. That's number one. And you saw early in the season, like Austin Reaves demonstrated early in the season that he could be an effective scorer. Although he's not the best at defense, I think he can get better at defense. I think for the Lakers to trade Austin Reaves, I think would be a big mistake. I think it'll be a step backwards. This is somebody who who the Lakers have developed. Like the organization he's developed inside that organization. And he has turned into somebody who is a scorer for them. And they can go to him and get points. I think Austin Reeves is more effective on the court right now than LeBron James. So why would you get rid of Austin Reeves? And so I'm going to play some of the audio from the Running Back podcast, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give my reaction. But we're just right off the top. I just think that trading Austin Reeves would be a big mistake.
Got a little Luca in here, kind of. Tom Haberstroh said that the Lakers should trade Austin Reeves if they're serious about becoming contenders and building around Luca. Do you agree?
I don't know the context of what Mr. Haberstroh was trying to say, but
the defense
question
side, because there's some deficits right now as is.
Well, listen, I got news for you, Beetle. On every basketball team, you're going to have some deficits, and you're going to have some guys that can't do something. What I do know is Austin Reeves can play basketball, and he's going to be a guy that's going to help you win basketball games. Like everybody says this, like, to win a title, it's still basketball. The playoffs doesn't change. Like it changes. It changes as far as what teams take away from you and these things. And when a team takes away some of your strengths, you need talent. You need other guys to be able to put the ball in the basket just as much as you need them to be able to defend. And Austin Reeves is that guy. God forbid if somebody goes down, he's shown you that he can be the guy that step in between the lines and hold it down for you on the offensive end. And so if Austin Reeves is the guy that's holding you back on the defensive end, then we got to have a conversation about Luka holding you back on the defensive end as well. Everybody has flaws in their games, and everybody has pros and cons in their games.
See, I think that's a great point, right? And I said that Austin Reeves is younger, and I think Austin Reeves, out of the three, Austin Reeves, out of the Lakers' big three, he's a better defender than LeBron and Luka, right? Then on top of that, Austin Reeves is a better scorer than LeBron. So definitely I would not get because with Austin Reeves, you know what you have also, right? So who else, if you do trade Austin Reeves, like who you gonna get? Like what are you gonna get? You're gonna get somebody else who you're not familiar with, who has flaws in their game. So this person that's coming to the Lakers now, not familiar with the city, not familiar with the organization, and now you have to wait for them to develop. Like I said, Austin Reeves has already developed inside that organization, and I think that to get rid of or trade Austin Reeves, I don't know who you would get to come and team them up with Luka. I'm not even worried about like the LeBron part of it, because LeBron probably, after this year, I don't think LeBron will be there. But I think that if the Lakers let Reeves go, unless you're getting like a number one draft choice or you're getting a high draft choice, I just think it would be just a big mistake. You're not going to get somebody whose game is flawless. And people point to whatever Austin Reeves' flaws are, but you got to remember that this guy can score. He can score, and he's somebody who can score while we've seen him, playing beside Luka. So if he can do that playing beside Luka, then you need to find other players to build around those two and just let them do what they do, right? So let me get back to some more what Lou was saying before I comment some more.
No different for anybody. So if we're saying this is a defensive argument and Austin Reaves is the guy that's going to stop Luka from winning the championship, I don't know about this. I don't know about this, Tom. So I don't know. But I'm also just looking at a quote, and I don't know the context and everything else that he said as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't think that, like I said, Austin Reaves is not the Lakers' problem. He's not their biggest problem. He's not a problem at all, really. He's a piece of the puzzle that they have. And he's not what's holding them back from winning the championship. I can see if LeBron James was on top of his game and he averaging 20-something points a game, then you got Luka averaging 20-something points a game, and you got LeBron James playing defense, and you got Luka playing defense, and people picking on Austin, right? That'd be different. That'd be a little bit different, but I still would be hesitant about getting rid of Austin. The Lakers, when LeBron got there, they let who else? They let Caruso go. What, I don't know what's Caruso's last name. I mean his first name. Caruso plays for OKC now. Then they let the other guy that went to New Orleans. They let him go. They let what's the guy that went to New Orleans? I don't know. I forgot his name. And then the big guy that's at New York. Well, he was with the Knicks, but now he's with Anthony Edwards. But they let some good basketball players go when LeBron got there, and guys that I thought that really could have helped them. Guys that played defense and guys that could score. And boy, they were more talented than a lot of guys that what the Lakers have on their roster now. Backing up the big three that the Lakers have. So I don't think that Austin is the problem. I don't even think that like the way he played defense is a problem for the Lakers. You have some players that's just not really good defensive players, but he bring different talents and different skills to the table. So with that being said, I just think that they need to and it's the way you manage that lineup that they have. I already said that Luka got to start. Luka, like he's the leader of the team. Luka he got to be out there on the court if he's healthy. Luka got to be out there, but LeBron don't have to be out there. LeBron should basically, in my opinion, should be coming off the bench. You should have when everybody's healthy, you should have Luka, Austin, Smart, Roy Hachimura, and what's the big guy named DeAndre Ayton, right? You had those guys starting. Then you'll have other guys filling in. You guys, I think they had some decent pieces on their bench, like who can come off the bench and give them energy especially defensively, right? And LeBron James limit his minutes. Let LeBron James come off and if he can give you 4 minutes a game, 4 strong minutes a quarter, then I think that'll be good. But yeah, the problem with the Lakers right now is not Austin, man. And I just think that I don't know who put this. Well, they said the guy name who said it, but it's always somebody always want to make somebody the scapegoat besides LeBron James. Like, what's going on with the team? You ain't put enough talent around LeBron James. And that's not how franchise ball players and a GOAT should look at it. Like, they should look at it like they should have a mindset where I'm able to carry and make up for the deficiencies that other players don't bring to the table instead of, y'all ain't get the right players and the right pieces around me. They should have more lean towards that mindset than, put the right pieces. I mean, you can say that about LeBron James until he's 65 years old. You'd be like, all right, well, we put him on the right team, he could win. Anybody, you can say that about anybody. You just put them on a winning team. You could put them on OKC, and if they win another championship, you can say, well, they had the right pieces around them. But what is he doing? What is he contributing? Like, is he leading? Is he the leading reason why this team is winning? or is he the reason why the team is losing? And right now, LeBron James is the reason why this team chemistry is off. So Austin Reeves is not the he's not the problem. The problem is they got, an old guy out there who can't defend, can't score, and can't really help Luka out. Austin can help Luka out. LeBron really can't help Luka out. He just really just out there taking turns shooting. Their chemistry, they don't have any chemistry together at all. So that's my take on it. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to leave a comment. And I'll check you all out in the next video. Peace.